so nanakala ku kom de furayan ku takastulon de sutbulon kobong ukom inday moklalan handon manung moklalan togon senulat tamde iwong li sataham de boloyen kunurakam de uyon ngaten ulat.
Back in the 60s, they learned, they have videos now, they have, at one time you could switch from system to system, and now all you have to do is switch to YouTube. Right. So pretty much anything on the internet, so the knowledge now is so people are not as hostile. My generation was very hostile. Between the Koreans and the Japanese, they're very hostile. They never look at each other, but now people are more intelligent, they're going to learn from each other. You have blows that go horizontal. The warrior mentality has always existed in the Philippines. As I said before, the Spanish knew that. That's why 80% of the Navagalan is Filipino. These are different parts. So this is the closest. This is the same principle. Back to it. Work around here. This method, you see how you wrap the weapon here? Martial art, to me, it's the same thing. This is you're always competing. You will never find two people in agreement in any one subject, even in the same system of martial art and even politics for sure. There cannot be, because you see differently. And that's the beauty of it, I think, is that you see differently. If everybody thought the same, it would be a very boring world. So I think it's important. Politicians are warriors, but in a different way. A scientist is a warrior. In most martial art societies, the physician is a warrior. He just fights disease of man. So we're warriors in any one subject we're in. Name the subject. There's a warrior class there also. This is stand stick. This is first stick. And this is umbrella. So this is combination. And then automatically people actually stand here. See their hands where you stand over here. Curriculum. Most of my students know the curriculum. But on their certificate, particularly when they get their philosophy, I said it's their choice to even change the curriculum. Because it's important that they do change the curriculum and not keep it stagnant. It has to be consequent. If anybody's a full instructor, if you read your certificate, you'll say that you have the right to change the curriculum in any order. I don't think you're diluting it as I like to think they're making it better. And that they should learn all the traditional things and the things that the set curriculum. And then they should expand, they should use creativity. I believe 3 people, same subject matter, they have to come out with a better product. That's usually what I think Filipino mentality. They used to get together all the time. So how would you counter this?
So you're saying the Filipino mentality is a little different than the Japanese mentality, which documents everything, ad nauseum.
I had trained in many Japanese systems, and I like it. And I like the way they teach it because it's regimentation from 1 to 30 or 1 to 100. But in the same token, I know that a person can take that material and make it better. I've seen it in the past. I've seen it with my own students. They go, Guru Dan, can I do it this way? And I go, wow, that's even better than I showed it. Because that's the way I think knowledge should be made. Everyone's, if not, we'd still be using 78 and 45 RPM, or we'd be using an 8-track or cassette players. Right? And if you don't keep up, like I didn't keep up. I remember when my students started buying me these CDs, I didn't know what they were. I said, man, these 45s are terrible. Because they had any grooves in it, so I didn't keep up. So I recognized from that after I got these 30 CDs that they weren't 45s. So I don't think you even know what a 45 is now, but our generation had 45. So I didn't keep up. And so students taught me how to use the computer, or else I'd still be using the typewriter. That's what I told my wife. I don't need the computer. Look, I can still use this Underwood typewriter. And I realized, oh my gosh, they could spell check. This is cheating. They could flip the pages, and I didn't realize that. So I said, I'm going to get it with the computer age. So if you don't stay, you can fall behind technically. American football has changed dramatically. In our days, if you made a mistake on the football field, they raised you down on the bench. Nowadays, they say, did you block that guy? And you go, yes. Then nowadays, they show it on instant replay. You didn't block the person. So everything has evolved for the best. I like it. And then some things, if it doesn't evolve for the best, then we just correct it. I hope I answered the question properly.
Bukonon wande overland alugete ngalen sel among you go mokan bayan habang lohok bang go mayak gono hen wan san kuli go no mokan kunde lagi ani uskulang